Diamonds are one of the most valuable resources in Minecraft, and in this video I will show you 6 different and unique ways to find diamonds in Minecraft 1.21 and above. But before we look at how to get diamonds, let's go over some basics. Diamonds are used to get the best armor, tools and even duplicating armor trims, which takes 7 diamonds each, so you probably need a lot of them. In Minecraft 1.21, diamonds are generated between Y level 14 and -63, and the lower you go, the more frequently they spawn. When mining, always use a pickaxe with Fortune 3 enchantment. That way you will get an average of 2.2 diamond per 1 ore. For example, without Fortune enchantment you will get only 1 diamond per 1 ore. To find diamonds even easier, I have decided to use a texture pack that highlights diamond ores. That way I can be sure that I don't miss anything. If you want to use it as well, I will leave a download link down below. Let's kick things off with the easiest way to get diamonds: cave exploring. This method is probably the first thing you're doing anyways when you start a new Minecraft world. But how good is cave exploring for just getting diamonds? Let's find out. First, I recommend the pickaxe with at least Fortune 3, sword, torches, shield and armor, because there are going to be a lot of mobs underground. Then you need to keep in mind that diamonds are starting to generate from Y level 14 and lower, but as we already know, the lower you go, the more diamonds you can find. Now I'm going to do a 30-minute test to see how many diamonds I can find. In fact, I will do a 30-minute test for every method showcased in this video. And in 30 minutes I got exactly 283 diamonds. Which means in an hour I should be able to find around 560 diamonds. This is honestly insane. I used quite a lot of torches to light up the caves and fight a few mobs. But overall it was a pretty smooth mining, especially having the texture pack turned on to help me spot the ores. But keep in mind, I tested this in a massive pre-selected cave system with a ton of exposed diamond ores, so it's not something you will be able to repeat easily every time. If you find a cave full of water, always explore that also, because there are many exposed diamonds that can easily be collected. But make sure you don't drown. And another tip is to use a night vision potion, that way you can see everything even better in the caves. Next up, let's talk about one of the most classic methods, strip mining. There are 2 main ways to strip mine, first being a regular one, where you simply dig in a straight line, and the other is the most efficient way to strip mine. For Minecraft 1.21, the best level to strip mine is on Y level -58, but as it's in the deep slate, then I recommend using a diamond or netherite pickaxe with efficiency 5, unbreaking 3 and Fortune 3 enchantments. This makes the mining as fast as possible and you can get the most amount of diamonds. First, I'm testing the regular strip mining, where I just dig straight for 30 minutes. And I got 148 diamonds, which means 290 diamonds an hour. That's a pretty good amount, considering you just dig straight on the correct height. But be careful, there are many lava pools in the way, and you definitely don't want to die with all your diamonds. Now let's see if the efficient strip mining is any better. To mine as efficiently as possible, dig out top row of blocks on your left and right, and do it after every 2 blocks. This exposes a much wider area to find diamonds. In the 30-minute test I got 165 diamonds, so in an hour it makes 330 diamonds. It is definitely better than the regular strip mining. Also a good benefit is that with the efficient strip mining you will not travel too far, meaning you don't make your world size bigger, and the trip back to home is much faster. So when you're strip mining, then definitely use the efficient way, where you're mining out left and right. Comparing strip mining methods with cave exploring, then we can see that cave exploring has better rates. But finding a huge cave constantly is almost impossible, so strip mining is definitely easier and still gets you tons of diamonds. Now, I want to give you a simple trick to double the collection of diamonds. It's simple. Get a friend, host a Minecraft server and mine diamonds together. The best place to host the server is on Wise Hosting, a hosting platform we built. It only takes 2 minutes to set up a brand new server, and with our easy game panel you can control it like a pro. Check us out at wisehosting.com and use the code Shulker to get 25% off your first month. That's Wise Hosting, the highest rated Minecraft host on the market. But now, back to the video. Before we are getting to test out the more exciting and probably the best methods, let's take a quick look at one of the more unusual one, moss mining. This unique way of mining diamonds has a pretty simple concept. First place down a moss block and then use bone meal, which expands the moss area and turns deep slate into moss, but what it doesn't turn into moss are the ores. So when removing the moss with a hoe, you have a chance to find diamond ores. In theory it sounds pretty easy, but let's see how it actually performs. "30 minutes have passed and I found a total of 9 diamonds. That's roughly 18 diamonds an hour. Not great at all. On top of that, I burned through a lot of bone meal and used quite a bit of my hoe's durability. Maybe I wasn't on the most optimal height or had a bad luck, but even if I got a bit more diamonds, it still isn't going to convince me to use this method ever again. Now, as promised, let's move on to one of the most exciting ways to mine diamonds. The Tunnel Bore. A tunnel bore is a compact TNT cannon that mines blocks in front of it while moving forward, and it is small enough to fit into the tunnel that it has made. It is not the easiest thing to build, since it uses a lot of redstone components and it requires ancient debris. But why ancient debris? Well, it is a block that can be pushed by pistons, but won't get destroyed by TNT. We have made a full tutorial on how to build this exact design, and I will leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. Once you have built the tunnel bore on Y level -58, you simply need to press the note block to activate the TNT cannons. Now fly back and forth to spot any diamonds that could have gotten exposed with the explosion. A very important thing with this is to make sure to clear any gravel, water or lava that might block the TNT cannons. Otherwise it's going to blow itself up. Now let's try it out for 30 minutes. After running it for 30 minutes, I collected 230 diamonds. This means 460 diamonds an hour. And the best part is, once it's built and running smoothly, you can use it for hours and hours. Personally, I really enjoy using Tunnel Bore. It is powerful, efficient and fun to use. Compared to every other method in this video, this is easily one of the best, especially for long mining sessions. The sixth and final method for getting diamonds is end city looting. As you might know, some of the buildings in the end cities contain chests. Specifically, there are 2 buildings and the end ship that have chests. From these you can find diamonds, diamond tools and diamond armors. So this method to get diamonds is simple. Fly through the end, locate end cities, loot only chests and keep moving forward. Now let's try it out in a 30-minute test. And I got 27 diamonds in half an hour, which is roughly 50 diamonds in an hour. But when I counted diamond tools and armor and converted them back into their diamond value, I gathered a total of 520 diamonds worth in an hour. Now that is much more impressive. The downside with this method is that you need to be in end, have an elytra and a lot of rockets. You will then need to travel a lot of blocks. For example, I traveled 35,000 blocks in half an hour, so the world size definitely goes up quickly with this method. End city looting is decent but not the most efficient. As we now have looked into all 6 methods, I would recommend strip mining if you want something simple and reliable. But if you want to build the best of the best, then choose Tunnel Bore. It is the most powerful and efficient. And don't forget, together with friends, all the mounts are double. So check out wisehosting.com and host a brand new Minecraft server today. See you next time, bye!